Hello YouTube. Quick pocket check. Today I carry Slim, perfect knife, Kosher Slim, our new OTF knife, and actually they're almost sold out. But on our dealer, Couture Angeli, they are going to receive it soon. Maybe this week already. I don't know when they will upload it on the website. So if you are from Europe, you can order through their website, or if you are from USA, you can still contact us and order it on our website. But the knife is selling crazy. It's not on the website. We are start selling this knife only less than 1 month, and we almost sold out. Okay, quick another wrist check. Today I carry iPhone watch. I don't know if you are actually interested in watches, just type below, so maybe we will do the watch and knife basically reviews as well and discussions. So what's the main topic today that I want to talk to you is actually knife legislations in different places, because you know we are based in Russia, in Moscow. We develop the knives, we produce the knives, we sell the knives, and we sell the knives worldwide. And of course there are some restrictions in Russia on which I will speak now, but there are also some weird restrictions in different places. And actually comment below what are the weird legal restrictions that you have regarding the knives. I think it's really actually ridiculous, because nowadays the knife, the folding knife, is actually more an accessory, like an EDC accessory. It's not really a weapon, but still in many countries there are some really sorry for my French, but really stupid mistakes. So, like in Russia, okay? In Russia, we still have such a term which is called cold weapon. So basically, you have a knife and you have a cold knife. So cold knife is considered to be a weapon, and these knives you cannot carry, you cannot use. Later I will say what actually corresponds to the cold knife, a cold weapon. Another category in Russia is actually forbidden to for actually transaction and for realization, forbidden knives. So what knives are forbidden for realization, for transaction in Russia is actually OTF knives, which has the blade longer than 9 centimeters. Why 9? It's still a big question, because I think if you have 8.9 centimeters, you can still make a huge damage to the person with such an OTF knife. So rather than it's only 1 millimeter longer or maybe 1 centimeter longer, but still. Another restriction that we have is about the balisongs. Also, it's restricted to the blade up to 9 centimeters, so not longer than 9 centimeters. And regarding the folding knives, there is no any restrictions at all. So until the blade is not longer than 15 centimeters and it's not longer than the handle. Well, there are some other peculiarities, but I will not go into deep. But I really think that this is really outdated, because all these knife laws that we have now, let's say in Russia, it's actually a heritage from Soviet laws. So it comes from Soviet laws. There was no really There was no really actually any new modern legislation done in knife laws, and maybe we Russian knife producers, we should basically be more let's say concrete on this issue and try to change the legislation. But also in the world, I have the experience of Germany. I have also experience from other countries. It's also very weird. Like in Germany, you cannot have a folding knife that you can open with one hand, but on the other hand, you can carry in the city a fixed blade knife, which is also, so you cannot carry a knife that has a one hand opening, but you can carry a fixed blade hunting knife, which is pretty crazy, right? Also, I do not really understand why in California basically the automatic knives cannot have a blade, I think, longer than 5 or 4 centimeters. I don't remember in inches, so maybe you can comment below. Also very weird, because you can carry normal folding knives, assisted knives, but regarding the OTFs or automatic knives, there are some restrictions. So where it comes from, actually, I do not know. It's weird, and if you know the history behind it, it would be very interesting to actually read about this in the comments. Also from our experience when we are selling the knives to Canada, also very interesting country, very interesting laws that you cannot, we basically send to Canada disassembled knives, and we send to the person if he's, let's say, not a really a knife enthusiast and not into the assembling, also the video how to assemble the knife, so which is also, so you cannot send to Canada already assembled knife, so you need to disassemble. So we basically, if there is an order, we disassemble the knife, and then the person receives the knife and he needs to assemble it again. And of course the question is if he can, we never received actually any comments that it was difficult to assemble, because we give a good instructions, but still, yeah, maybe the person cannot assemble. So why there are such a laws, also difficult to understand. So yeah, that's actually what I wanted to talk about, that in the modern life, in the modern world, I think that all type of knives has to be legal, because actually we knife enthusiasts are knife collectors. We collect the knives, we like the knives, we buy the knife, and we do not really consider the knife, we consider it as a tool, and we are not consider it as a weapon. Yes, as a, let's say, instrument of the last chance. Of course it can be used, as can be used any other let's say tool that you have in your hand, but why still the knives are considered to be in this way in different countries? It's not really understandable. And actually in England as well, in England they have a pretty weird laws that you can only have slip joints and friction folders, so also pretty weird. I think, of course, I understand the history behind. I understand that mainly all these knife restrictions was after the, let's say, in 30s, in 50s, during the rise of criminality, and because the criminals were using or balisong knives, yes, to carry, or they were using automatic knives or some kind of stilettos from Italian knives. But nowadays it has changed a lot, and I think we all, like knife community worldwide, we need to try to work on the actually liberalization basically the knife laws worldwide. So basically that's what I was thinking to talk about. Please type below how you like such a formats, just talking without the knives, and type what are the knife restrictions that you have in your country. Really will be interesting to see, and maybe you know some of the history why you have such a restrictions. Thank you for being with us, thank you for watching and choosing Daggerr knives. Have a good day, bye bye.